It is my honor and pleasure to introduce to you our BISD Elementary Teacher of the Year, Chelsea Gonzales of Brannon.
Thank you, Mr. Massey. That was an awesome video. Such a great testament to what we do as educators. Well, good morning. It is such a joy to be here today with all of you as we get ready to start a brand new school year. And I mean, goodness, after the month of July that we've had, ready or not, school's here. Today we celebrate new beginnings and the amazing opportunity we have as educators to be a positive, supportive influence in the lives of every child who walks into our classrooms next week. The beginning of a new year is filled with so much excitement, nervousness, expectations, and hope for what is to come. Our classrooms are neatly decorated and organized. The school floors are shiny and inviting. The walls are fresh, clean, and waiting to be adorned with our students' work. Nothing can shake our excitement. Even knowing that our brand new supply of nice, crisp expo markers inevitably won't stand a chance once the kids get a hold of them. We are here and we are ready to welcome our students with open arms and with open hearts. But as some of you are well aware, this excitement can fade once we get into the swing of things. We will quickly be reminded that teaching can be incredibly overwhelming. There's so much to do and never enough time. We have objectives to teach, accommodations to implement, gaps to close, emotional and behavioral needs to meet, deadlines to reach, emails to reply to. So many emails. It's tempting to creep into a negative headspace, feeling overworked, undervalued, unappreciated, and even in our overly full classrooms, it's tempting to feel very alone. All of this makes you question, am I doing this right? Am I making a difference at all? Am I enough? Well, today I am here to tell you that yes, you are. Even through all of the obstacles that come with this career, even through the heaviest days, you are making a good difference in the lives of every single one of your students. Allow me to put my mama hat on for just a minute. As some of you know, I have 3 boys of my own, a first grader and a third grader this year in BISD. And for my kindergarten teacher friends, don't worry, we have 1 more year until my youngest, wildest one will be blessing us with his presence. To Abram and Jordy's teachers, you have not only taught them how to read, write, and solve word problems, but you have shown them how to persevere when the challenge seems too big. You listen to their stories, you find ways to motivate their little minds when they're uninterested. You also take the time to keep me in the loop, and you have partnered with me when I've asked for guidance. Even to our office staff, cafeteria workers, administrators, paras, custodians, I've watched you year after year as you take an interest in the boys. You interact with them and you make them feel seen and loved. Some of you have made it your mission to drag them out of their shy little shells and celebrate all their accomplishments with them to make them smile. All of you have made their school a safe place for them to call their second home. You have all had a hand in influencing them in such a positive way. And as a mom, this has really meant the world to me. Now, I want to invite all of you to think back on your own educational journey. I'm sure each of you can recall a teacher who made a significant impact on the person you are today. Maybe it was a teacher who believed in you when you doubted yourself, or one who sparked your interest in a subject you never knew that you'd love. Maybe they sat with you and listened to you when it felt like nobody else in your life would. For me, I remember my own first grade teacher, Miss Dombrowski. I remember seeing her love, and I mean truly love, one of our classmates who had both physical and cognitive disabilities. She spoke to him with so much joy, included him in every single classroom activity, and ensured that he was an integral part of our classroom family. She consistently demonstrated how to love someone who might be different than me. Maybe she's the reason why I am a special education teacher today. For me, I remember my high school soccer coach, Coach Donahue. He set high expectations for us as a team, both academically and on the field. At the same time, he held space for us to make mistakes, to fall short, and he modeled grace over and over as we learned and grew from these mistakes. And now, as educators, we know the value of creating a safe place for our students to fail and to be there to walk with them through the hard days. For me, it is so many of you who are in this room today who have influenced me over my past 8 years of my own teaching journey. Those of you who offered to run to the store to buy bigger shoes for a student whose toes are cramped into their own. Those of you who see a child's emotional, angry meltdown and offer to hug or sit with them even for hours because you know that they're just crying out for love. Those of you who always have extra snacks and supplies stashed in your closet. Those of you who are willing to share your gifts and strengths and collaborate with your colleagues. Those of you who see and celebrate growth and progress despite what the data points show. Those of you who think outside the box to meet our students' diverse needs. Those of you who run around town after hours searching stores to replace a very specific lost fidget item because it might actually make or break the day tomorrow. Those of you who choose to speak positivity and kindness rather than negativity or complain. Those of you who I've laughed with, cried with, you are amazing educators and you're influencing me, each other, and most of all, our students every day. If you hear just one thing today, I hope it's this. God is using you in your specific role with your specific gifts to love and care for his children every day that we come to work. In a world where there are more potential influences fighting for our students' attention than ever before, I know that we have been called. We've been called to step up, to be a bright light in their day, to lead by example. We've been called to be a listener, to model grace, to challenge, to encourage, to build confidence, and to celebrate each other and to celebrate our students. I am beyond grateful that I get to have a front row seat to see the magic that happens in our schools every day because of each one of you. What an incredible honor we all have. Let's make it an amazing year. Thank you.
Great job. Yeah, great job. Yeah. Give it up again for Elementary Teacher of the Year, Chelsea Gonzales. Thank you.